Hey, hey! Welcome to Path of Exile. And I know what you're saying. This game's been out for like 100 years. So what's the big deal? Well, it's new to me. So, this game isn't quite as new as Path of Exile 2, which just came out. We know that. But, we're going to give this a shot. I've been doing some reading, a little bit looking stuff up, and trying to figure out some of the classes. So, I'm not completely new to this game. I do have a 16 Ranger that I started, so I get a feel for it. I don't want to look like a complete dumbass while playing this game. And I am going to cheat a little bit because we are going to save and use some of the stuff that she had for this new character. Now, this is kind of the meta. Ranger, everybody goes, like, I think it's Ice Arrow or Electric Arrow and just blows the whole board up. I've always been kind of a tanky person, so I'm thinking of... I believe it's just standard. I'm thinking of going just... Is it like a Marauder? They can wear heavy armor. A duelist. So this guy's, I guess, like a rogue, ranger, magic caster. Now Templar. Templars are like paladins, I believe. Let's try that. Let's name them. We'll just go Lance.
You are now the chosen of Wraeclast and Exile.
Hit OK. Change your class by clicking on another exile character with that name already exists. Well, of course. Oops. Call him Ding Dong then. What is going on? Gotta pick a cool name. Why can't I pick a name? George the Impotent. Does that even how you spell impotent? I don't know. There we go. We got George the Impotent. What is my class? That is... So it looks like we have a lot of strength. So I went through and did get a feel for how to do some crafting and things of that nature. We're going to skip the tutorials just because I have a little bit of experience with it. So let's go up here. Let's make sure, so we don't even have a weapon equipped. Driftwood Scepter, I guess we had that.
That'll do for now.
Even death gives no solace in this tortured land.
Do you know we need to go down here? Change that to moving only. So Glacier Hammer is hits enemies, converting some of your physical damage to cold damage. Maybe we go a cold build?
Spent.
Ooh. Well, it took a beating. Gotta remember these guys down here. Once we get into the town, hopefully this shared stash will be a thing. Probably want to target. Let's get out of his way. Thinking maybe we put that. Let me move my face out of the way here. Face up there. Okay, make that a little easier to see the life. That's where we came from. We got to beat our first boss up here. I know that. He's hits pretty hard. As you can see, it's pretty tough. Especially without having a ranged. Maybe we just kind of hit and scoot here. But like I said, the good news is if we can get into the shared stash, we can get pretty set up, get some armor and some hit points. Large chest here. What do we got there? Elemental support. So it took me a minute to figure out what these do. As long as they're connected. What does this do? Supports any skill that hits enemies or could otherwise apply elemental. So the elemental element here is the cold damage, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so that's pretty good. So that's going to spread to other enemies. So that could definitely come in handy. Ooh, 2 hits. Clobbered. That will help. That will help. So it looks like it equipped the best one there for me. A little more survivability. Go through and check all these barrels.
My mana is spent.
I do fear we're going to run into a little bit of a problem with this guy. I have the worst trouble targeting stuff. Jesus. Okay, here he is. So 2 and 5. Don't know if I'm gonna beat this guy. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is this exclamation? Kill Hellock. Yeah, we're trying. Well, got our health back again. We should be able to get him this time. We don't run into anything else. Basically, we just want to get into the damn store here. There we go.
Oh my god has no need for my company just yet.
Off to the town. Whole bunch of quests. Come on, baby. Shared stash. No. That could be a problem. I was really hoping to use some of my other stuff here. Let me research that. I'll be right back.
You were once the chosen
So it
of
already
God, a
exists.
Templar. You are now the chosen of Wraeclast, an exile.
George the Goofball. So now this is a new character. We're gonna go through all this again. Throw that in there. 6 dollars. Maybe just speed through this.
It would seem my god has no need for my company just
there.
yet.
Oh, rare. Alright, now let's run in here. Alright. Stash. Give me some goodies in my stash. Still didn't do it. Damn it. Alright, where are we at on the tree here? So I know there's some guides out for this, but this is massive. I mean, you can go anywhere in here. There's a Path of Building guide. I kind of like doing it like this. Because I think you can set, like, if you eventually want to end up here, you can kind of click it and it'll map it out for you, and then maybe automatically when you level up, take you that way. I kind of like looking at the stuff. So what do we got? Damage and mana, 14 increase to damage. Where do we go? Mana, regeneration, and maximum life. So that takes us the intelligence tree. This is the strength tree. What do we got in here? Armor. Yeah, we're going to town. We know where we at. Precision. Gonna do more. Alright, so no cheating.
Lionel's watch
It's
is
basically
God
we're
hasn't abandoned us.
A tyrannical.
There's an island.
getting our quests
Poor
here.
Nessa. Arrow, the Merry Gull's cook, washed up on the rocks over yonder.
So if you want to
There's a
read through it,
dog
you
who was
can.
buried.
Goodbye. Let's sell some stuff here. So what do we got? So that one is 811. But that has 3 blues. We got a red and a blue. That has a green, but it's not connected. Eight to 16. I feel like the sword hits a little better. I need to get some stuff to identify. Let's just get rid of that for now.
Farewell.
I witnessed your battle against.
I didn't want to go to King's Mark. So over here in King's March, where's the map? Alright, well, here's the map. This is basically your town. You level up shipping. There's a miner kind of up here on the map. There's a farmer up here, and like smithing and crafting sort of stuff. So that's kind of cool.
Enter. Welcome to King's March.
I don't
It's
read
not
all
the
this.
Be safe out there. I'm glad you decided to join us. We have contracted Captain Falcon. I'll handle.
Hail, as these cal. Farewell.
This guy still
Next,
has an
you should
exclamation.
familiarize yourself.
The
I'll
recruitment
handle things here.
process.
Oh, Johann.
Town
Always a pleasure.
improvements. So you can upgrade your town to like mine more crafting materials and things like that. Kind of cool, actually. Go back to Lion's Watch. Looks like we got a quest completed
with
up
Hillock.
here.
Where'd you learn to?
Alright, so we get to pick a shard. So it doesn't look like we get a green one. A red and a blue. Lightning attack. Frostbolt. Rolling magma. Sounds fun. So you have your support gems, which this one supports the one that's socketed and connected to it, which is the glacial hammer. Lightning damage could be fun. Lob a fiery orb that deals AoE damage as it hits the ground. 9 to 12, chains 2 times. One to 6 lightning damage, deals 9 to 12. Let's go that one.
Stay sharp out there.
So you hold shift and right click, takes that out. Now that should be a skill. There we go. Rolling magma. Alright, now we need to kill things and loot. Loot, loot, loot.
My nightmares, they were prophecy.
There is a badass boss in this first map. It deals quite a bit of fire damage, if I remember correctly, but on my other character, took me about 6 or 7 times to finally kill her. I mean, she's brutal. She warps across to you, and I was like, holy hell, this game is insanely hard. Jesus. To go back to town and just stand up here and throw shit at him, I guess. Some iron greaves down there, that'll be handy. So these are like little challenges. They do yield some cool stuff. But you gotta kill these little nests. There we go. Then these guys come out and build all this crap. So you get some pretty good loot right off the bat. We leveled up. So we're gonna go back to town. Alright, now which path do we want to do? Do we want more intelligence? So we're doing more damage. I feel like we want strength too. I don't have any minions. So we go this way. Wow, okay. So we already got 98 armor. Look at that shit. Damn. 87 to armor, 27 maximum life, 15% increased AoE. Where's that at? Green and a red. I'm not even gonna waste it on that. Let's identify that. Driftwood wand. Padded vest. 12 strength, 7 armor, 7 to evasion. What's this? It's a support. So let's take that one out of there and put it in there. Put this one support back in there. I think we're gonna go back to town. Sell our loot real quick.
What little help I can offer is yours.
Do we want to identify that? Let's just accept that. Let's identify this real quick, just in case. So it's armor 20. What we'll do is
Hello.
just get rid of the rest of this crap. We'll hold on to the bow for a minute, in case we need the bow kite.
god hasn't abandoned us.
Let's go over here to the stash. Put some of these in there. Scroll fragments. Go ahead and keep the wisdoms on us. So we do get some bow skills. Alright, let's go back out here. So is there a way to quick switch in between? That's a good question.
Khan's canoe struck this sand with the force of destiny. At his beck, the greatest war host in Khan history tamed the wild sea, their canoes coupling with the land one by one. Lion eyes gently.
My mana is spent.
So these impaled corpses often drop things. Quite handy. And that is your currency, so... Love how their guts just fall out. Oof. Bow, plate vest. Five to 13, 5 to 13, but that's got 3 things on it. Alright, so I made it through here. There's a boss in here somewhere. Yep, there she is. Here she comes. So check this as time to bond. I plan on dying here a few times, so hopefully she follows me over here relatively close. Don't know if she will or not. Might be able to freeze her ass. Keep her ass frozen. I'd be onto something. There we go. And she didn't drop shit. That sucks. Alright. At least I didn't die to her the first time. I swear, man, that first playthrough, she killed me 7 times. Easy. So right now you want to pick up everything that you can, possibly. You need the coinage, you want to loot everything. Just checking all the unexplored areas. Some levels there's a whole bunch of chests and containers that you can open up. Oops. I think that's about it on this one. Let me run back to town and sell. Sell.
Hello.
accept. Purchase. What does she have that might be beneficial to moi? I don't know the difference between global damage and other damage. Oh. No, can you have two of the same kind of gems in there? Heavy strike.
Take care. Yes?
If he has anything.
Farewell.
Oops, I didn't want to go out that way. So you got to run back here to your little portal. And then, where you got your portal saved, takes you back there. So, Tidal Island, I believe, was over here. So we got to run down here. Heavy strike is E. Do like that. There's a boss in this one too. Uh-oh. Run, 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 run. Oh, no. Oh, boy, we in trouble. Yet. It's pretty tough. It's a dagger. We don't need that. We don't need wool shoes. And we level up. Where do we want to go? Strength. So we go strength. Escape. Inventory. Alright, where's my character? So we are level 4. See if we can run up to level 5. There's a bunch of shit over here. Alright, now we have another encounter here. So what I like to do is kind of clear the area out first around it. So we can touch that. Okay, we got a scare mask, which is pretty good. Alright.
I am no beast of burden.
I am no beast of burden. I can't carry anymore. Go sell real quick. Complete the quest, and that should get us to 5.
I'd almost stopped believing in miracles.
Ooh, Quicksilver. Do we want... I do need another mana. That's a medium life. So this is a support, and as you can see, the supportable skills, little check marks next to the ones you want. Chance to bleed support. It's actually pretty good. Definitely need some better weapons. I don't think that scare mask is going to be any better than that shit. So we're just going to bump it.
Farewell.
So, you managed.
So that's bleed support. It's gotta go on that one. So can I attach it to anything? I can get it green. If we can get a green one.
Yes?
Don't like that. We got in the way of blues. These are blue. Two to 32 lightning damage. Still a spark. Check our stash
While we
real
live,
quick.
we are blessed.
Might be able to upgrade something. Upgrades a normal item to a magic item. Do we want the shield or do we want the driftwood? So this is kind of cool too. So this is a normal item. Right click it. We're gonna make that magical. Frost Driftwood Scepter of Needling. Alright, let's go get level 5 real fast. Zen. Good stuff. I think the mud flats were pretty brutal. Then we got these other 2 quests.
Mana is spent.
Would have sworn I had.
The
There we go,
is
level
clear.
5.
Each bloody step.
Now we gotta go fill that back up in town, damn it. Ooh, coral ring. Those are pretty good. You can level your gems up. Let's go in here. Still got the portal. Now another interesting thing is a lot of times these maps, or not a lot of times, at some point these will change. They will gray out, the landscape will be different, and you have to re-explore the zone again. Kind of annoying, but
Yes?
let you go back and get more XP. What's this? I don't know what the hell that is. And by hovering over something and clicking Alt gives you more detailed description. 24% to block, 16 armor. Get a little faster now.
Take care.
Alright. It's level 5. Let's put our last skill point in there. And I really don't know where we're going with this. Strength. A lot of this is minions, though. Another strength, confirmed, and boom. We are level 5. So, stick around and check out the next episode. Gonna go 5 to 10. Might stream it. Who knows? Anyway, thank you for stopping by. That is Path of Exile in a nutshell. And it's free. So, win-win. Till next time, hoorah.
Goodbye.